Hello and welcome to Common Sense Theory. This is a development communication podcast which seeks to correct a value system in Nigeria. On this episode, I wish to speak to the conscience of that Nigerian leader who feels and acts untouchable. We'll go for a quick commercial break, and when we come back, Common Sense Theory continues.
Ndi Enugu, I will take this opportunity to highlight the vision I have for our educators in Enugu State. My dream is to raise the status of teachers and attract high achievers and new graduates to the profession. There will be improved access to technology and innovative solutions for the challenges faced in the classrooms. These and more form a robust development plan for our education system in Enugu State. We can make this happen by choosing the right leaders with the vision, the capacity, the competence, the character, and the compassion. Kunye Kaidozi Enugu. My name is Frank Nweke Jr., gubernatorial candidate, the All Progressive Grand Alliance, APGA. Nka Bunkai, Onyala na Waneya. Vote wisely.
History, they say, is repetitive. What that means is, if you want to know what your future looks like, then go to the past and examine the consequences of anyone who once behaved exactly the way you behave today. For the purpose of clarity, let us take a step back to our history books and see some African leaders who thought they had metaphorically Superman powers during their reign. On our first list is Mobutu. Full name Mobutu Sese Seko Kuku Ugbendu Wazabanga, who was the president of Zaire, now the Democratic Republic of the Congo, from 1965 to 1997. In 1961, Mobutu, who was once the chief of staff after the country's first independence, physically supervised the execution by firing squad, the death of his boss and friend, Patrice Emery Lumumba, the first prime minister of the country. For over 30 years, Mobutu transformed himself to a classical African dictator who got very rich while the country remained very poor. In 1997, a coup forced him out on exile and he died miserably shortly after. The question, however, is it possible for Nigerian leaders to learn from such unfortunate incidents in order to avoid a repeat? Coming back home to Nigeria on the 24th of May 2022, the Economic and Financial Crimes Commission (EFCC) operatives invaded the home of Owele Rochas Okorocha, former two-term Imo State governor and senator representing Imo West in Abuja. A footage that went viral had excerpts of Rochas Okorocha laying on the floor, scared for his life and that of his family, while he prayed profusely and asking God to come to his rescue.
Please come for my rescue. Come and help me, my Lord, my God. Come and help me, my Lord, my God. Come and help me, my Lord, my God. Come and help me, my Lord, my God.
The question once again is, what can our current leaders learn from his ordeal? Remember, this was a man who, during his time as executive governor for 8 years, was in charge of the police force, the military, and other security agencies in the state. This was a man who had all the resources and could direct anything to happen, and like magic, it does happen. This was a man whose network and connection could get the attention of the president, the inspector general of police, anytime that he wanted. However, because political immunity is transient, you have it today and it's gone tomorrow. Right there, laying on the floor helplessly, was a man who genuinely understood at the time that all the billions he has couldn't help him. Right there, laying on the floor defenselessly, was a man who frankly understood that all the phone numbers of influential people and close friends he knew were useless because none could come to his help at the time. Right there on the floor was a man who knew from his heart that only God, the maker of the heavens and the earth, who allows rainfall on both the rich and the poor without prejudice, could turn around his ordeal. The Nigerian leaders. If you are one of those egocentric, overbearing, and arrogant personality who often feels like nothing they happen, I think you should learn from Mobutu Sese Seko or Owele Rochas Okorocha's ordeal, because the immunity you think you have today, my brother, you might not have tomorrow. Therefore, if you must serve, serve with empathy.
My name is Frank Nweke Jr., gubernatorial candidate, the All Progressive Grand Alliance, APGA. Nka Bunkai, Unyala na Waneya. Vote wisely.
Thank you for your time. Please, if you do find this video interesting, share on all your social media platforms and follow us at POV Nigeria, where we'll bring you news analysis below the threshold. My name is Henry Igwebike, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye from me.